Welcome back to my channel.
Today we are going to do a book review about Capitalism and Freedom by Milton Friedman. This book was written around the 1980s. So I read this book. To the end. So far, every economics book that I read, they always referred me to around two people, who are Milton Friedman and Adam Smith. Adam Smith wrote The Wealth of a Nation. And Milton Friedman wrote about capitalism and freedom. So today I'm going to give a brief overview of this book, like a brief summary of this book called Capitalism and Freedom. In this book, Milton Friedman talked about economics and political freedom. He was like, political freedom and economics are all interrelated. You cannot have political freedom and have a poor economics freedom. For example, in 1944, after the World War II, people from Great Britain could not have vacations into Russia, but people out of Great Britain could have vacations into America. So that is one of the examples that he gave. Milton Friedman talks about the roles of government in a free society. Milton Friedman pointed out that government acts as an umpire between the people and the economy. He also pointed out that government aids in doing something that the free economy cannot support or cannot do. Then he also talked about the different types of monopolies. He talks about the private monopoly, the public monopoly, and the private regulation. One example of a private regulation is a copyright. Another example of a public monopoly can be whereby the government, for example, national water, hydroelectricity power, specializes in that. Then we have the public monopoly, whereby the cartels or a number of businessmen go into agreement to do a specific commodity. Or let me explain monopolies. Milton Friedman pointed out monopolies in this book. He said that there are three kinds of monopolies: a private monopoly, a public monopoly, and the private regulations. Then he specified that in these monopolies, the best monopoly is a private monopoly, whereby people or individuals in a free economy come together and make a cartel or make a decision according to how they want the businesses to run, or how they want the economies to run, or the price of the product to run into the economy. About education, in this book, Milton Friedman specified about two things, which is the neighborhood effect and the parent-child concern. But he mostly specified about the neighborhood effect. The neighborhood effect, this is whereby one individual influences the other individual in no feasible concern. And how does the neighborhood effect lead to education? Neighborhood effect always affects in elementary education, primary education, and secondary education. The tertiary institutions or vocational schools and universities are always affected by the human capital. In fact, he said, school is not education, and education is not school. Whereby tertiary institutions and vocational schools impact on human capital. Elementary schools, primary schools, and secondary schools, they create a neighborhood effect. Let me give you an example of a neighborhood effect. This is whereby if one person goes to school in the society, he helps or he aids in becoming a good person for the society, hence affecting or on greater terms influencing the society. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe and comment, and please hit the notification button for more information. Thank you.